let me know, which one do you like better? Or have you watched any of the looks where I've used like one of these eyeshadow palettes? If so, which one was your favorite? Let me know. If I had to choose a favorite, I would definitely have to recommend the first drag inspired makeup that I did, and also the Ursula inspired makeup that I did. Both of those looks were with each one of these palettes, and they were both really great looks. I enjoyed doing them, and I thought that these colors looked really good. So I'm going to go into getting these swatches on, and then I'll talk to you guys about it. Alright, so here is the swatches of the Electric Violet Edition palette. The name of the palette says it all, Electric Violet. So these are all like purple, blue tones. Some of them are just beautiful. I love this blue right here. I think that that was a great color. This is more of like a pinkish color. It's very pretty. I really love it. And I like the light blue as well. But overall, I liked this palette and the colors as a whole. So it was a win for me, and it was like $8 for each of these palettes. So very inexpensive and very nice colors to play around with. I'm going to wipe this off, get the swatches of the Jewel Rocks on, and talk to you guys about those. Okay, so these are the swatches for the Jewel Rocks edition, and they're very pretty colors as well. And the name of this goes very well with the colors, Jewel Rocks. So I'm thinking like jewels, so like gold, would this be like amethyst or something like that, like ruby, you know, just different jewel tone colors, but very pretty. A lot of nice colors that can be used in this palette. Overall, I love these palettes. They were a steal for $8 a piece. Really pretty colors. When I'm doing these swatches, some of them I am going over them a couple times. I do want that to be noted. These are not just one, you know, some of them are, some are not. Some of them I am going over a couple times, but I just want to be clear with you guys. That way, you know, I don't want to say that it's like a quality that it isn't, or, you know. Just here recently, I saw a video where James Charles, it's funny, I talk about him a lot. Someone had made a video saying that he was faking his swatches, and they had like, they were like going in and like showing like the times where, you know, it was supposedly happening and him not being truthful, whatever. If that's the case, you know, like, you just need to say it, you know, don't mislead someone into thinking something that's not quite true. So some of these are gone over, but overall, for the price of these eyeshadow palettes, they're definitely worth that $8. They're worth it. And one thing I wanted to let you guys know, after my swatches and in between, I am wiping my fingertips and my arm. I'm just using these makeup wipes, and they work pretty good just to get makeup off. Like, I use them obviously to take my makeup off, but I use them more so to wipe my hands when I'm doing my makeup, or wipe off like a brush handle or something like that. These makeup wipes are actually the Walmart brand as well, or not Walmart brand, they're Equate Beauty makeup remover, and I got 2 packs of them for like $5 or something, which is good. I really love the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. They cost a little more, so this is just a little more budget friendly, and they work just as well. It feels really nice, like on the skin, if that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense. Like, some makeup wipes, they won't feel nice, or they might feel like a little oily, or, you know, like this is pretty clean. There is a little bit of like a, I don't want to say an oil like feel, but I mean kind of lotiony, soft. They're pleasant to use, and they haven't caused me any issues or broken out my skin or anything like that. So I think they're great to use for removing your makeup or wiping down your makeup stuff, anything that you want. I mean, just use it how you want. I'm sure it says on the package the proper way to use it and what not to use it on, but I don't always do the proper thing, and that's okay. My face is getting so stiff. What's gonna happen is it's gonna end up like where I'm talking, it's gonna come up around my lips. Like, I know it's still tacky. I can see that it's still tacky if I touch on. Actually not that bad. Well, there's definitely spots under that you can tell it's tacky. So it's not dried completely through. So I'm gonna wait a while longer to peel it off, but that's okay. I have some more palettes to show you guys. These next ones, I'm not gonna do the swatches yet. I'm just gonna show them to you guys. I want to go through some of this stuff. I will do swatches of them probably when I feature them, like in a makeup video. Like for my makeup look today, like I'm just using this eyeshadow palette, and I'll do the swatches of these then. But I do want to go through them, open them up, tell you the names of them, and yeah, just go through some of this new stuff that I'm going to be using in my videos to come. So since I started doing these makeup videos, one of my #1 fans, and I say fan, but really it's just my sister-in-law, but I love her. Judy is the best, and she's always been very supportive, and that means a lot to me. Once I started making these videos, she like gave me quite a bit of stuff, and these 4 eyeshadow palettes is just a little portion of something that she gave me. They are Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, and I have used a couple of them, and I did like them. I'm not very hard to please. Usually, you know, little things make me pretty content and happy, so you might not like this stuff, but I'm showing it to you, and if you do like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm just giving my opinion on what I think about it. And one thing I can say about these Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes is that they have like the greatest names. And I don't know if you've noticed that, but if you look at makeup just in general, or just cosmetic products like makeup, nail polish, you know, stuff of that nature, they have like really funny names or like catchy names. It's something that I enjoy, reading the names of all these different makeups. So these Wet n Wild, the 4 palettes that I have, the name of the first one is My Glamour Squad. Glam Squad. What? Yeah, My Glamour Squad. They're really pretty colors. They're definitely glam colors, so maybe that's where they got that name. I have used this a couple times now, I think, and I enjoyed it. These colors were nice, and you'll see them in some of my future videos. So yeah, my Glamour Squad is the first one. Then we have not a basic peach, because you know, I'm not a basic peach. Are you? No. But yeah, not a basic peach. I think it's really funny. And it has like peachy tones in it. Obviously they would give it names that, you know, go along with what it is. But still, I think it's funny. So yeah, this is not a basic peach. Very nice colors. I have used it as well. I did enjoy it as well. I've enjoyed like all this makeup, so I'm gonna be a horrible person for reviews, because everything I try, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I love it. Like, hardly any negative feedback at all. But that's just who I am. So yeah, the third one is VIP, but the P is purple. So VI purple, and it's primarily purple shades. There's some golds, a couple like brownish transition colors. It's very pretty. I've used this just a little. Don't really remember how like well it was, these colors. But like I said, I don't really complain that much, and I think that it's gonna be good. So VI Purple, the Wet n Wild. This is the third palette. The fourth palette that I have is Rosé in the Air. Some Rosé. These are nice colors. Maybe this is like the colors of like a rosé. What is rosé? Like champagne? Wine? Is it a drink of some sort? I don't know. But they're nice. We'll see how they do, you know? So these are the 4 Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes that she gave me. Thank you again. I appreciate everything that you do for me and everything that you have given me. It means a lot to have someone support me. I think everyone loves feeling support from others at times. It means a lot to you. And when someone supports you in different ways, it just, you know, it shows that they care. That they care about your happiness and what you're doing. And that means a lot. It means a lot to me. So thank you, Judy. I love you, and you're a great sister-in-law. All my sister-in-laws, I love you very much. I love the family that I married into. They mean a lot to me. Yeah. So one of the other things that I've got to stop doing that. That's another reason I need to record and talk more, is I'll be like, okay, so, yeah, so, like, and I just do it, and I'm like, quit doing it, and I can't quit doing it. My sister Judy gifted me a lot of things. Another thing that she gifted me was this LA Colors Highlight Contour and Blush. I've used it in my last probably 4 or 5 videos. Really like it. I was using the Kat Von D contour palette. That is a $45 like palette. It was pretty expensive. It might have been more. I don't know. It might have been more. It's been a couple years now, and I know there's like shelf life on makeup, but who are we kidding? Because I have makeup that I probably had in high school still. But we're not going to talk about that, are we? So I have been using this almost strictly for my contour highlight. It's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. The blush is even nice. Very, very nice pigments and very pretty. And it's all in one case. You can see it. Pretty good sized disc of like the pressed powder. Yeah, nothing but good things to say. What a surprise. That's all I have to say is this is great. You should try it. Yeah, that's great too. You should try it too. Besides that LA Colors highlight contour and blush palette, she also got me a Wet n Wild. It's Magagalo. It's Wet n Wild highlighting palette Illuminatrix. I don't know. This is it. It's pretty. I've used it a few times. Probably hard for you to see. I've used it a few times. They kind of have a pink tone to them, but I like it. Of course I like it. It's pretty decent, and you'll see it. You'll see me use it, and hopefully you can get a better feel on if it's something you want to try or not. My camera shut off, but hopefully as I use this, you'll get a feel for if it's something you want to use. And if you don't, that's fine. You don't have to use it. I'm not telling you go out and immediately buy this stuff. But hey, if you like it, if you see me use it and you think, oh, that's nice, I'm gonna go get that. Go get it and use it. Right? If you want it, do it. So yeah, it's nice. I like it. Thank you. Again, thank you so much. Speaking of highlighting, I was at Walmart, and I've done talked about Walmart like 5 times. We need to do like a count. Like, everybody take a shot each time I say Walmart. I was at Walmart, and I love the clearance aisle because who doesn't love a good deal? This is becoming so stiff, and I feel like it's still gonna hurt. This was originally $6.93 and I got it for $3.50. It is Wet n Wild highlighting bar, and it's called Water. Have not opened it yet, but I am gonna open it so you can see. It's blue, which I don't know much about like highlighters, and I really didn't use them before I started like getting into wanting to try new makeup looks and buying different contour palettes and stuff like that. Like, I would contour, but I was never using like a high highlighter or whatever. They make it really hard to get into. I guess it's a good thing, more than likely it hasn't been tampered with. Dear gosh. Okay. There we go. Still have the clearance sticker on there. That's fine. I think there's like hieroglyphics in here. I'm gonna try and hold this close. Like, I think that there's hieroglyphics inside of this palette. I've never opened it before until now. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see or not. I feel like you can't see it, and I really want you to see it. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. I don't know. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. I'm really confused. Like, do you put like blue on your... We'll use it for something. Maybe like a mermaid look or something like that. I have a lot of different looks that I'm wanting to do, and a lot of different videos that I've been wanting to do. One in particular is the Bratz challenge. It's so funny because I had been coming up with like ideas and jotting them down, and some of my ideas, I was like, what if I do the Monster High dolls or the LOL dolls, like inspired, because I like doing inspired makeup. And I think a lot of us that play around with our makeup and do these videos on YouTube and stuff, we like to do looks that are inspired by something, whether it's a song or a movie character or a season, a holiday. Like, we will come up with looks for anything, which is super cool. It's so great that there's so many creative, you know, people. But right after I was thinking of like ideas, all of a sudden the Bratz Doll challenge, where people are doing their makeup like a Bratz doll, and I seriously think that that is what I want to do next. I loved Bratz dolls growing up. It was one of my favorite things to play with, and I've watched some of these videos, pieces of them. I've seen thumbnails. They just look, some of them look so good, and I really like them. The eyes are great, and it is something that I am going to do very soon. Speaking of doing looks that are inspired by things, the last video that I uploaded was Princess Jasmine from Aladdin drag inspired makeup. I am doing a series of Disney princess inspired makeup looks, but I wanted a little bit of a spin. I'm really into drag makeup, the style of it. I love how dramatic it is. Just, it can be very beautiful, and it can be very fun to play around with and do these dramatic looks. So I'm doing Disney princess inspired looks with a little bit of drag makeup flair, because that's something I'm experimenting with more. Check out the last video if you like. The look looked great. Here is an image of that look. It was beautiful. I cannot wait to do more looks. And I think originally I said like 11, and then there was like 12 or 13 Disney princesses that I was gonna do. I'm not sure. I have like an image, and I'll just throw it in too. So here is the image of the Disney princesses that I'm going to do looks based off their colors or just inspired by them. And I hope that you enjoy all of those videos. I hope you enjoy all the content that I'm putting out. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of different concepts that I'm wanting to start doing, and I'm definitely wanting to start doing more art on my channel. My channel is not just about makeup and beauty and health. It's about art and different ways that I can express myself with art, and that's through many different forms, whether it's makeup, clay, painting, pretty much you name it. I've done a lot of things. I enjoy a lot of different art forms, and it's something that I want to share with everybody. It's just that I want to build on the skills that I have. I want to improve. I want to share knowledge that I gain, things that I learn. I want to share that with you guys. And I hope that we connect. I hope that we can, create together. Because at the end of the day, it's beautiful when people from around the world can create different things together. It's just really beautiful. I think that this is as done as it's gonna get. So I am about to start pulling it off. I'm gonna take myself just a moment to mentally prepare, and we are going to pull this mask off and see if we can get it all off in one piece and see if there's anything on it when we get it off. So if you don't want to see that, don't watch the end, because I have plenty of blackheads on my nose, I'm sure, and certain parts of my face. So if that's not something you want to watch, go ahead and click off the video. But if you want to watch me peel this off, then keep watching, and we're about to do that. I've mentally prepared myself, and I think I'm ready to peel this off. It says on the thing to pull in a downward motion, I think, but I'm just gonna pull it off however. I've started moving my mouth and it has started to peel away from there, like around here. Oh. So I'm gonna go from where it's already starting to peel. Try and lift it up some. Ooh. It's not extremely like painful, but there are areas where it's like, oh god, like that is a little sensitive. A pull from my chin. Wonder if you can hear it coming up. It's coming off pretty good. There are a few areas that like are a little tacky, but it's not too horrible. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. It makes your eyes water like a little bit, especially if it's like on the like skin close by. And I definitely think like on my nose. It's been a minute since I've used like this. And before doing this, I did actually shave off like the peach fuzz. I think that's where people make the mistake, is they don't do that. And so when they peel it off, it pulls off all their peach fuzz on their face, and that would have hurt, so I didn't do that. I used a little like Noxzema razor after I got out of the shower and just went around and got the peach fuzz off of my face. So I suggest doing that before you put this type of mask on. I'm gonna go ahead and get this mask off, and then we'll take a look at it and see if it pulled anything out or not. I have had success with it in the past, but we'll see how it works today. My eye is starting to water so bad. Under here was horrible. Look at this. It is definitely pulling stuff out. I am going through like a breakout right now, so, but there's definitely blackheads on this, and you'll see in a minute. Oh. Okay, we got it. Wow. It definitely pulled all kinds of little, I don't know if they're hairs or if they're blackheads, but it was around this area, my nose. This is from like my cheek area. I don't know if it'll focus or not. Hard to like tell if it's focusing really well. Not sure if you can see or not. One thing I can say, using this mask, after you use it, your face does feel really smooth. It usually does leave some like remnants on your face, which isn't a big deal. I'm just gonna take one of my makeup wipes and wipe off the excess areas that did not like peel up with it. Several like little spots where it just didn't quite come up with the mask. I'm impressed with getting the mask off pretty much in one piece. I did not think that was gonna happen. Before, it's come off in like pieces at a time or it's ripped. Like, I've never been really successful with getting it all off at once. I just haven't. So we lucked up. Totally breaking out right now. It sucks so bad. If you know any tips or tricks for acne, let me know. I've tried all kinds of different things. Honestly, Aunt Flo is in town recently and it just caused a breakout. That's okay. My face feels super smooth. Can't believe it. We got it off. Look at that. Ah. Hello. It's like a beard. Hey girl, how you doing?
Oh, no! How you doing? What? How you doing? Damn it, Carl. Go wait in the hall.
Yeah. So this is good to use. So I would recommend it. I got it at Walmart. Ding, ding, ding. That's like the 6th or 7th time that I've mentioned Walmart. If you've been watching my videos for a while, tell me. I want to know who you are. I'm getting views. Who's watching? I don't know who all is watching. So if you are watching, let me know if you liked it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what looks you want me to do next. And, you know, just stick around, get to know me, have some fun, you know, doing these looks with me, doing different art projects with me. If you like the videos that I post, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you like the video. And while you're at it, if you like the video or if you like my other videos, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, and if you hit that little bell, you'll get notifications each time I post a new video. So it'll alert you and you'll know and you can watch and we can chit chat, we can get to know each other. You can watch me do these crazy new looks that I'm gonna be doing and watch me do these art projects that I'm gonna be doing. Like, be a part of it with me. I want you to be a part of it. I want to share, you know, skills that I have and skills that I'm working on with all of you guys. I've missed you all. I'm glad to be back. I hope to be more consistent now, and just thank you for your support, and I look forward to the next video I get to put out for you all. I love you guys.